some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is he gonna punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's... On to the fifth we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Through the straight left, but it won't score. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Missing with the hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry? Stay focused. There's the bell for round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. He takes that jab. Left hook just missed. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter shot. blocks the jab. A perfect counter lands. He misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. All three judges here are going to give that round. Here we go. It's round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Exchange punches. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Jab not finding its target. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Can't score with that jab. Through the hook, didn't land. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next. And they're back at it again here in round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Misses with the straight left. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
A shot from the gods took him out. One, two, three, four.
The referee referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. There's the bell to start round 9. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. And the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
There's a counter shot. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he scores with the counter. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well done with that counter shot. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Man, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot for the...
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your foot...
Shattered. He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him. Good man, good man. Just say him again.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose this fight, do you?
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you were still lying.
Out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back.
Think about the defence on the end and what you do. Good work.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up. I need you to switch back on.
And there's the bell for round 10. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter punch. Counter punches have to hurt. The stamina is off the charts. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's alright to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Punch, counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Keep smart. Just keep him on the end.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you switch it off.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round on your jab.
Looking nice. Those 1-2s straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want you to low.
Go out. The first minute, stick on in the jab, and then start gathering.
Take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out.
Go out there and finish him. Good man, good man.
Quick. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching up.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Out there and win the round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. Don't want to lose it.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous.
And Freight Train goes down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I've got to see that again.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Misses with the straight left. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Okay, focus. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
But don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the
It's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
That jab, you're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't put you out. Great work.
Good. It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
And then start gathering your pace and win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop.
Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just get.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. I need you to go back out there and do it.
There's the bell for round 12. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
They got out of the way of that right hook. Just missed with that jab. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punching. The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? Beautiful counter punch. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a unanimous decision victory.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.